The best budget gaming PC doesn't have to pack in the most powerful hardware on earth to give you decent gaming performance when money might be tighter than you like. Number 1. Acer Predator Orion 3000. The Acer Predator Orion 3000 comes in a wide range of configurations, the most powerful of which will be out of most budget gamers' price range. However, the base configuration is much more accessible at below $1,000, coming with a GTX 1660 graphics card and Intel Core i5 processor, backed up by 16 GB of RAM. This model is no longer available directly from Acer, but can still be picked up from retailers and should provide more than enough graphical oomph for gaming at 1080p, even in a post-RTX 3000 world, without needing to compromise too much in the graphical settings menu. Despite being a powerful gaming PC with good potential for piecemeal upgrades further down the line, the Predator Orion 3000's chassis isn't oversized like some gaming rigs. It's been thoughtfully designed to fit beside a monitor or beneath a desk, and the vented front and side panels mean that thermal performance is excellent. It's got that much-desired gamer aesthetic too, thanks to RGB lighting and a big, triangular power button that is very satisfying to press. Number 2. HP Omen 25L. The Omen 25L's rectangular black metal design isn't going to turn heads anytime soon. That's at least offset by its glass panel, but only barely. However, if you're not too concerned about looks, this is among the best budget gaming PC to hit the shelves in 2022 that will make a sizable dent in your bank account. With a number of AMD configurations on hand, it's perfect for gamers who prefer Team Red. But those that are loyal to NVIDIA's RTX line can partake as well, as you can configure it to have up to an RTX 2070 Super GPU. Still, it's the price we can't get over here. Kit it out. The Omen 25L costs as much as many of the premium gaming PC in their mid-range configuration. Only HP offering has more memory and a lot more storage capacity thanks to multi-drive setup. Number 3. MSI Trident 310. If looking good matters to you as much as power, then you might love the MSI Trident 310, especially if you're partial to a gaming-leaning aesthetic. The angular tower is roughly the same size as a home console, meaning that it won't take up too much room on your desk and could even slot into a TV stand if you prefer to use a controller for some couch gaming instead. It comes with an included removable base if you'd rather mount it upright, too. It's not all looks either. This small gaming PC touts plenty of power under the hood for less than its rivals, with 10th generation Intel Core processors and the best NVIDIA RTX and GTX graphics. It's even cheaper than many of the gaming PC on this list, with its Intel Core i7 plus RTX 2060 Super plus 16 GB RAM configuration setting you back much less than an HP Omen 25L with equivalent specs. If you're trying to maximize your limited space and budget, this is the best budget gaming PC for you. Number 4. HP Pavilion Gaming Desktop. Trimming that gamer aesthetic look to the barest minimum, the HP Pavilion Gaming Desktop fits just at home in any office environment as it does in someone's game room thanks to its compact chassis and refined LED lighting along the base. So, if you're looking for a machine on which you can both play and work, this is just a ticket, taking out two birds with one stone and giving you even more savings. It isn't going to be an ultra-kitted out machine, obviously, although if you shell out a little more for the higher configurations, you can score one with an RTX 3060 that will offer some more graphical oomph for playing the latest games. However, its lower configuration should be capable enough to see you through 1080p gaming, provided you're willing to drop your graphical settings a bit. Number 5. Intel Ghost Cannon NUC. Intel's NUC has come a long way from its humble beginnings. For example, while the previous Hades Cannon didn't come with a RAM or storage, the newer Ghost Cannon has both. In fact, not only does it have more offerings now in terms of specs, but it's also highly configurable so you can personalize it to your liking before hitting that buy button. With 9th generation Intel Core chips, up to 64 GB of memory and up to 4 TB dual storage, we're all for it. The only catch is that it's pricier now as well. The lower configurations are still quite affordable, however, and among the best budget gaming PC for the budget conscious. Bear in mind, though, that many NUC run on integrated graphics running off the CPU, which won't offer the same level of performance as a dedicated graphics card. Still, iGPU have come a long way in recent years, and are now a viable way to game at lower settings. Number 6. Alienware Aurora R13. The judgment of the Aurora R13 is in large part a judgment of the new Legend 2.0 chassis, since so much of Alienware's business is based on building you a PC with the specific components you want. And after spending a couple of weeks working, playing and mucking around with our review unit, we can tell you that the Aurora R13's new look is a winner. The redesigned chassis is easy to access, offers plenty of ports, and has enough ventilation that even after gaming in 4K for hours, I noticed only a mild hum and a pleasant warmth emanating from the PC. Since the computer weighs up to 35 pounds, it's a bit hefty to move around, watch those fins, or plop on a desk. But if your desk can accommodate it, the space-age design and customizable RGB lighting are sure to turn heads. If you can afford it, Alienware will fill the Aurora R13 with top-of-the-line components that make it a top-tier gaming PC. At nearly $3,000, our review unit is far from cheap, but it's powerful enough to play the latest and greatest games in 1080p for years to come. Just don't expect blazing fast frame rates at 4K for that price. The Aurora R13 gets as expensive as any other PC on this list if you fill it up with top-tier components. Number 7. Corsair Vengeance i7200. The Corsair Vengeance i7200 doesn't cost nearly as much as some of its competitors, but it still gives you access to some of the most powerful hardware on the market. That's because the Vengeance i7200 comes in a plain-looking case and doesn't include any peripherals. But if you prefer substance to style, this is probably the right gaming PC for you. With CPU up to an Intel Core i9 and GPU up to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090, you can make a beast of a machine if you can pay for it. Apart from that, the Vengeance i7200 features beautiful RGB lighting, a tasteful glass side panel, and extremely quiet fans. That makes it a good productivity tool in addition to a gaming powerhouse. Whether you game in QHD or 4K, there's almost certainly a Vengeance i7200 build that will work with your setup. Number 8. Acer Predator Orion 3000. The Acer Predator Orion 3000, $829 to start, $1,949 is reviewed as a mid-sized gaming PC that's attractive, relatively affordable, and great for playing games at 1080p to 1440p. It's not a great choice if you're looking to play games at 4K, however, and its packing keyboard and mouse leave much to be desired. The Orion 3000 also fared slightly worse in our suite of performance tests than some similarly priced gaming PC, perhaps because our review unit arrived with just 16 GB of RAM. The case is well organized and easy to open though, so it should be pretty easy to upgrade this machine with more RAM when you need it. With its sub $2,000 price, beefy components, and stylish, accessible case, Acer's Predator Orion 3000 is a great first gaming PC for someone looking to get into the hobby.